Good morning, everybody. It is day 2, so it's Tuesday afternoon, my second day doing DoorDash. I made some ground with applying for Grubhub. I actually was able to apply and submit my documents, and then it says within 2 weeks they will, I guess, look through my background check and then approve it after that, hopefully. So sometime between now and the next 2 weeks, I will be able to do Grubhub as well as DoorDash. Last night was interesting because I wasn't planning on doing DoorDash, but my daughter had a basketball practice, so I took her to that, and they made a new rule that parents can't stay for practice because there were too many people in the hallways and in the gym. So the option was to either sit in my car and wait for an hour for her to get done practice. And it's like 9 degrees outside last night in Maryland because there's like 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. And it's still that way today. So I figured instead of just sitting there for an hour and doing nothing, I would turn on DoorDash and do a couple deliveries to kill time. And it was nonstop busy. So I did 3 orders in a half an hour and made around $15 in a half an hour. So I was on pace to do like $30 an hour. So I can't complain. That was awesome. So right now I'm turning on my availability. I'm doing 12 to 2, the lunch rush today. And I'm at my house waiting for my first order. So I'm hoping today goes smoothly with no missed orders or waiting around, for a half an hour for an order that I don't get paid for. And I just got a package. So I haven't gotten a delivery yet, but I got this cool package. And let's see what it is. Oh, nice. It's my DoorDash bag. So you get a free DoorDash bag whenever you complete a delivery within 6 days of signing up. So I have that. And then also, as I mentioned yesterday, I bought 2 pizza bags. And the pizza delivery bags, I got 2 of them on Facebook Marketplace for $15. So instead of paying $35 on DoorDash's website, I recommend checking out Facebook Marketplace because you could save a lot of money if somebody else is selling their bag. And just like that, we got our first delivery about 15 minutes in. It's a low-paying order, and I actually don't remember what I selected. When I went to sign up for today's shift, I wanted to do the hourglass option where you pay by time in case I get tied up at any restaurants for a while during the lunch rush, so I'd still make a set amount of pay. And I forgot to hit that button, so now I assume that I'm just getting paid per order, and I'll just try to make the most of every order. So let's go pick this up and get it delivered. The shopping center parking is kind of tough, but we'll find a spot. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm currently trapped in my car because this lady is taking forever to not block my door. So
Thanks for having me.
Hello, pick out for Robert.
Robert?
Yep.
Last name?
And seat.
Thank you. We'll take a shot. Yeah, just like down here.
So that was quick and easy. The restaurant already had the food ready, and now I can try out my cool new DoorDash bag. And there we go. So that should keep the food nice and warm. And now it says here that this driver is a big tipper as well, so we'll see. And we arrived, and I need to hand it to the customer, and the customer needs to give me a PIN number. And I won't have enough hands to do both, so I'll have to leave you in the car. I wish they were all like that. That one was quick and easy. There was, and also I'll tell you that the bag, when I opened the new DoorDash bag, it, the smell came like flowing out. So the nice thing is that these insulated bags do a good job of preventing your car from smelling like fast food, which is really nice. We've arrived at Valentino's, and it's not a good order. It's only like $1 per mile, but I'm taking it to get my acceptance rate up, and literally it's right at the end of the block of where I just dropped off the previous delivery. So not a lot of money, but I'll get my acceptance rate up, and let's get this one delivered.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I only waited like 2 minutes, which is cool, but you know, the pickup was really close to the previous house that I just delivered to, which is nice. It was right at the end of the street. But the bummer is that this customer lives 16 minutes away, which is 6.5 miles, and the $1 to mile ratio is $1 a mile on this one, which I know is bad, but I wanted to go back farther north, and I wanted to get my acceptance rate up a little bit. I've heard that it doesn't matter, but I don't know. Like, if it doesn't matter at all, then why is it there? So I'm trying to keep it decent. Right now it's at like 70%, and if I can keep it at or above that, I'll be super happy. So anyway, let's get this order delivered, and this one is a hand to customer also with a PIN number. It's a good time to eat a snack. You know, this delivery is just so long. I still have another 9 minutes, and what made it longer was when I left the restaurant, I made a left turn out of habit, and I was supposed to make a right-hand turn. So instead of driving 6 miles, now I'm driving 7 miles, and I had to go up a excuse me, I had to go up a road that had a lot of traffic lights. Fortunately, I got mostly green traffic lights, so it didn't delay anything, but I just added another mile to this long order for very little money. And then once I get up here, the good thing is it puts me back up in the White Marsh area, which is where I want to be. And then once I get up there, the next round of orders, I'm only accepting like close to $2 a mile order or more. I just did 2 $1 a mile orders in a row, and I'm at 100% acceptance rate for this shift, and so that'll probably go down a bit. Or maybe, you never know, maybe DoorDash will reward me with a high-paying order since I took 2 crappy ones in a row. So let's see what happens. Well, I thought we were going to a hospital, which would have made the order even that much more annoying, but I passed the hospital and we are going to a middle school. So hopefully it goes quickly. Hopefully she's at the door, answers the door right away. Hopefully I go to the right door. We'll see. It's always easier going to a residential. Oh, no. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm going to a middle school or a townhouse. No, we just passed the middle school, and now we're going to a townhouse. And I have, I was supposed to deliver at 1 o'clock, and now it's 1:01, so I am late. But 2 mistakes there. Number one, I took a left out when I should have taken a right. And number 2, the food wasn't ready right away. So I'm looking for 5116. So let's go get this delivered and be done with it. All right. Well, it turned out to be to a residential home, not a school and not a hospital, so that's good. All right, so like I said, I'm not going to accept any more small orders today. So we are 1 hour into the shift, and I've only made like $12, and the next round of orders, I'm going to try to make it $2 a mile or more, and if it's not, then I'll decline it. So let's see what we get. Well, I just got like 5 orders in a row that were around $1 a mile. So I declined all 5 orders in a row, and now my acceptance rate is destroyed for the day. I'm like below 50, yeah, definitely below 50%. So finally got one to Chick-fil-A. It's like $1.50 per mile. That's the best of the bunch. It's still not great, but we'll head to Chick-fil-A and hope the orders get better. Well, that wasn't bad. The pickup was pretty quick, and I didn't get a chance to scan the receipt, so I'm doing it now in my car to save a little bit of time. And now we can go deliver it, but I thought that the mall would be a little bit worse than it was, so not too bad. It's so windy. Like when I was walking back to my car, the wind was trying to blow the drinks out of my hand, and there's 3 drinks, so definitely so far I would say the thing that I like the least are when there's a lot of drinks and I'm afraid to spill them everywhere. So let's get this thing delivered. One thing that I learned from watching another DoorDasher's video is that it's good to carry a stapler. So I brought a stapler because the bag is too big to fit in my little DoorDash bag. So I can't put it in an insulated bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and staple the bag shut to keep it warm. And I was gonna show you me doing that, but then I got a green light, so still driving. Looks like we're about 8 minutes away from dropping this off, and it's a decent order. Not great, but okay. So we're going to Jumping Jack's Playhouse, which is a business. There's all the drinks that I'm trying really hard not to spill. And I didn't even know this was back here, so we'll see how it goes. That was hard to find. I don't know why I had so much trouble finding it, but Bel Air Road is a busy road, and I was also afraid of making a quick turn and spilling the drinks. The drinks were kind of tough. So anyway, I wonder if the customer saw all of that, me like missing the place, going too far, having to turn around, and then finally finding it. But if she did, oh well, stuff happens. Well, I just got a good one finally. This one is like $2 an order. I mean $2 a mile. Let's see, this would be the first good order that I've had. It's 1:45. My shift is due to end at 2 o'clock. I might go a little bit longer. I'm able to go longer today. But I don't know. It depends on if any good orders pop up. For the rest of the day though, really $2 a mile is all I'm going to accept. It's busy with small $1 per mile orders. So that's kind of frustrating that yes, it's busy, but it's a lot of miles for low dollar amounts. And I did waste some time on the last delivery because I missed the turn, and I was looking down at my GPS and it froze because I guess the GPS assumed that I reached the destination, and once I passed it, it wasn't updating. So I closed out of the directions, reopened it, and realized that I went too far past the delivery point, made a U-turn, came back, and I got it delivered. So I wasted some time there. My completion rate is going up, but my acceptance rate is going down. So on our way to Mr. Slovaki, and this could be the first good order of the day. So that was pretty quick. This is a pretty big bag though. I'm not sure if it's going to fit in my little DoorDash bag, but I might have to invest in a bigger hot bag. Yep, it doesn't fit, but that's fine. So I'm gonna drive 12 minutes to drop this off, and it's just a leave at the door, which is my favorite. You just leave it at the door, take a photo, and you're done. And we're delivering the last order of the day, and I think this last order saved the afternoon. So it is a little bit past 2 o'clock. I'm gonna stop delivering after this one, and we'll add up what I made for this shift in just a minute. So we just have to leave it and take a photo. Just chipping away at that goal. My goal is to reach $10,000. So, oh, this is a good one. This is Wingstop. It's 5.5 miles for $14.50. Never mind. I'm not going to end my shift. I'm going to keep going. I got to make up for the last one, and it's a double. So last one was good. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Not make up for the last one, but make up for the first hour. So the first hour was really small orders and not worth it, but the second hour was great. So it is interesting though. It gave me a single Wingstop order, and I declined it because it was only $1 a mile. And then after I declined it, like a minute later, they sent me a double Wingstop order, which then made it totally worth it. So now it's more than $2 a mile, so we'll pick that up. So I'm picking up 2 orders from Wingstop and delivering it to 2 separate houses. So that's more like it. So the crazy thing is you just never know what's going to happen when you decline an order. You don't know if you're going to get a better one or not. So it kind of makes it fun. So we've arrived to Wingstop, and we have 2 orders to get. Both seem pretty simple. Neither of them have a drink, which is awesome. Yes. Yes. All right, we are pulling up to this big apartment complex, and now we gotta leave it by the door. Should be pretty easy. I have 2 orders, so I gotta make sure that I don't get them mixed up. So I'll double check the order and then get it delivered, and then on to the next one. Alright, so we're done the first Wingstop order, and now we're about to do the second one. This one could be a problem because she says, I might be with a client, but you can open the suite door and put it on the table. It's the 2nd floor at the back of the building. But if she's with a client and I don't meet with her, how am I supposed to get the PIN? It says there's a PIN number required, so we'll figure it out and see what happens. Hopefully it's not too big of a pain on this double order. And I swear after this one, I'm done. Well, unless there's a bigger, if there's a really high paying order, then I'll keep working. But it's 2:30 now. I was supposed to be done my shift at 2 o'clock. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so I just delivered the second Wingstop order, and I'm at $48.40 for 2.5 hours. So those last couple orders got me up to about $20 an hour. It started off, that first hour I was at like $10 an hour, so that was a really slow start. But I'm done. I need to go to the grocery store and get some errands done for myself. I also have to go to the bathroom really bad now. So thank you so much for watching and joining me. Let's see what my running total is. I want to get to $10,000 as soon as possible, and right now I'm at $93.52. So if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe. My goal is to get 5,000 subscribers in a year and get to $10,000 in earnings in a year, and I'm confident I can do that. So until the next one, have a good day, and I'll see you later.